Preparation is the most important element of success. It is pretty easy to get lost while preparing for JEE Mains exam because the syllabus itself is so vast, and also it takes a lot of time to learn every single topic. But thankfully, not all topics are equally important, because we know for a fact that a lot of topics have a higher weightage and a lot of topics have lower weightage, so we can easily prioritize our preparation. And that helps us navigate the exam like a breeze. In this video, we are going to check out the chapters in maths which are important for JEE Main. So we will be dividing all the chapters into these 4 quadrants, where we will be ranking what chapters are the most important with respect to the weightage and with respect to the difficulty. So let's jump right in. Hi, welcome back to KVPY channel. My name is Chandan Biswas. Before we proceed, I would like to request you to subscribe to KVPY channel and click the bell icon for all the future updates. So as I mentioned, we can divide the chapters into 4 quadrants. The x-axis corresponds to the difficulty, which means from less to more difficult. On the y-axis, we have the weightage, which means low weightage to high weightage. Therefore, all the chapters in quadrant 1 will be of high weightage and less difficulty. In quadrant 2, we'll be having high weightage but more difficulty. Quadrant 3 corresponds to less weightage but less difficulty, and therefore 4th quadrant will be having chapters which contains low weightage and high difficulty. So you can prioritize your revision according to these quadrants. Number 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. This way you can score maximum with compromising the least on your topics and your study time. Also keep in mind, this list is pretty subjective, because for one student, if one chapter is more difficult, the same chapter for a different student may not be difficult at all. So it's highly subjective, but as per my experience with a lot of students, I have curated this list, so you can approach the list accordingly. Now let's proceed through the quadrants. The first quadrant holds the easiest chapters, also which contain highest weightage. Expect at least 2 to 3 questions from these topics. The first topic is limits, continuity and differentiability. Then we have matrices and determinants, sequence and series, and trigonometry. Now when I say trigonometry, you have to include the height and distances and all other similar topics which come under this chapter. For more details, you can just refer to the actual JEE Main syllabus PDF, the link of which I have given under the description. Moving on to the next quadrant, here we have the more difficult chapters, also the ones which contain more weightage. So these chapters are complex numbers and quadratic equations, integral calculus, coordinate geometry, which includes straight line, circles and all other conic sections including parabola, hyperbola, 3-dimensional geometry, and statistics and probability. Expect 3 questions from these in each shift of the paper. Moving on to the third quadrant, we have the easiest, yet the ones which have lower weightage. So expect 1 question from these chapters. These chapters will include binomial theorem and its simple applications, differential equations, and vector algebra. And lastly, we have the more complicated chapters, where you will find least weightage, yet just as difficult as the second quadrant. They are sets, relation and functions, and permutations and combinations. That wraps up the whole classification of chapters. So I hope this segregation of chapters might have helped you a lot, and that will streamline your preparation process for JEE Mains. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to KVPY channel. Also press the bell icon for more notifications whenever we release a video. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.